It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. We are joined again by Colleen Janssen. She is with the Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District. And I love that you brought props. And the props are related to the beautiful hiking trails in the Simi Valley Oak Park area. If you think about it, it's not that surprising, but you really have developed them quite nicely.
We have 6,000 acres of open space and 80 miles of hiking trails. So there's a lot of really beautiful areas for the public to get out, take a hike, go with their friends, their family, and really enjoy the outdoors.
And what's nice about these trails is there are of varying levels of difficulty. Some are flat, some are moderate, some are strenuous, and so it's really for everyone.
Right, and when people ask me, you know, how strenuous is it or how moderate is it, I say try the one down below, and if that seems really easy, work your way up. We don't want anybody getting stranded on a strenuous trail.
Now, can we bring our dogs on these trails?
You can. They have to be on leash.
Okay.
For safety, but they do have to be on a leash. That is a rule.
And I can only imagine the beauty that you will see on these trails. I mean, it's such a beautiful area, and it can get hot, but there are also mild times, beginning of the day, end of the day. Tell me about some of the beautiful sights we can see.
Well, depending on which trail you're on, for example, at the very west end of town, we have the Mount McCoy Trail, and if you hike to the top of that, you can have a view of the entire Simi Valley.
Wow.
Some of the other trails, you're going to have more mountain areas, rocks around you, trees, beautiful flowers, absolutely beautiful flowers.
And one of the trails is pretty historic. Tell us about Corriganville.
Well, Corriganville Park, it's at the east end of town, and it used to be a movie filming history site.
Really?
And, well, it is now, but it used to be a movie ranch where they filmed a lot of TV shows and movies, and now people can walk through and see the old sets of where the movies were filmed. Anything that was wood burned down in fires in the 1970s, but we've still left the foundations, there's some rock formations, and then there's interpretive markers throughout the park that tell you about the movie filming history.
Now, sometimes we forget that we, even though live in a large metropolitan area, there is nature around us.
Absolutely.
There are snakes, there are ticks, there are coyotes, there are poison plants.
Yes, there's a mountain lion comes through occasionally.
And you have a nice brochure, in addition to all the other brochures relating to all the trails, more than 10, that deal with keeping yourself out of harm's way.
Right, and what to do if you encounter wildlife, or if you've, you know, been really close encounter with some of the wildlife like ticks or snakes, etc. So, and it tells people what to watch out for. And
now,
what to do.
as I understand it, and I'm not the expert, but if you see a snake, just ignore it? I mean, isn't that really what to do?
No.
You don't want to just ignore it?
No, you'd like to separate yourself from the snake
as
quickly as possible.
But
you don't ignore it, you just get away from it.
You don't freak out about it, you just kind of, you move on.
And sometimes they'll follow you, so you might have to move more quickly than you intended.
Okay. Now, what about group hikes? Are there opportunities to take those?
Yes, we have the Rancho Simi Trailblazers. They lead free hikes in Simi Valley on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday evenings. And they take people out on the hiking trails, tell them all about it. And in fact, I have a trail map that people can get. It's huge. I don't even want to try to open it. It's gigantic. But it shows people where all the trails are. And a lot of these are trails that the Trailblazers will take them out on hikes.
Now, obviously, you have these great brochures. How can we access them? Can we go to the office? Are they online?
Yes,
mail?
they're in our front office.
Which is where?
Also on 1692 Sycamore Drive, Simi Valley.
Okay.
And then we also have them in our Oak Park Community Center at 1000 North Canaan Road in Oak Park. Or if they send me an email, I'm happy to send a set out to them. Or if they call the office at 584-4400.
805?
Yes, 805 area code. They can direct them on how they can get the trail brochure packets.
Okay, her name's Colleen Janssen, bringing fun to our program with the Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition.